Our very own Ian Rapoport joins Judy Battista. You guys are there with updates for us. Take it away.
Okay, this is setting up to be a big and actually historic day here in Phoenix. Expected to have the vote potentially, Judy, to send the Raiders to Las Vegas. And you start to look at the logistics of this. A lot of it is in place right now. We know essentially what the relocation fee is going to be, about $350 to $375 million. The Raiders have a plot of land, they have financing, and it seems, at least from what I sense, and I know we've talked about it, it seems like they have almost overwhelming support from the owners. Even if everyone isn't as gung-ho as, say, the Raiders are, there really is no other solution right now.
Yeah, I keep referring to this as the reluctant relocation because I think owners in their heart of hearts would prefer if they could have found a way to keep them in Oakland. But they just felt there was no viable solution and no viable solution that they could forecast at any time coming soon out of Oakland. And so they feel like they have no choice but to approve this. I had one owner say to me, how could I look at Mark Davis and say, no, you can't go when there's no other option? He said, that's what convinced me. And frankly, I had another owner tell me, if there's opposition, I don't know about it because nobody's even lobbying for an opposition. So I think this is going to be a fairly routine vote for them, and it's going to go forward.
Yeah, and that's what it feels like. It's interesting you mentioned the Mark Davis role in this. You know, for years, I think most people didn't really know what to make of just him in general. Of course, everyone knew his father, Al, and all the reactions that garnered. But Mark Davis has gotten a lot of praise for how he's handled this professionally, kind of behind closed doors, went out and found his own solution, got public money. There's a lot of things that he's done that people say, you know what, this is really how you handle a very difficult situation.
I actually think he's garnered an awful lot of respect over the last year or so. When the Los Angeles thing obviously didn't go their way, him and the Chargers, he went out and found a solution. As one owner said to me, I can't get $1 in public money. He got $750 million committed to a new stadium. So I think they actually have a bit of admiration and respect for how, out of the ashes, he crafted this great solution. Look, he has been trying to mend fences with these owners since he took control of the Raiders, since Al Davis passed away. And I think he's gone a long way. And I think there's some admiration for how he's put together a great solution for his franchise.
Yeah, and I remember a couple years ago when he actually paid back his father's debt to the league and to the owners. I know that was a pretty solid first step. And then, of course, we had the proposal from Libby Schaaf, the mayor of Oakland, which there was a lot of publicity there. It certainly seemed like a PR move, and you talk to league officials, and it hasn't moved the needle. It's not viable. There's just too much uncertainty, ties with the A's, the Fortress's role as an investor, and it seems, I know they talked a lot about it, does not seem like that's even a factor in this situation or vote today.
Not at all. I think that last meeting when the mayor and other officials from Oakland presented to the owners a few weeks ago, that was the last-ditch effort. Nothing came of that. The owners were not impressed by the proposal. They did not want Fortress involved. They didn't want a third party involved. And that's the end. And most importantly, they don't see any hope for anything on the horizon. There was nothing imminent that they could wrap their arms around. And so off to Vegas they go.
That's right. And that'll be the big thing here we'll be talking about, no doubt, all day as we send it back to you guys. Take it away.